Right. Hello, everybody. This is Jay Banks. You can call me Jai. Basically, what we're going to talk about is Street Fighter. As I promised, right now I don't have the game with me. I do have a clip on my Periscope, but keep in mind that I am a porn star. You'll also see nudity. Okay, so nude modeling. So this is what you need to know specifically about Street Fighter. We're going to talk about Ken, and Ken is one of the best characters in the game, and he is well rounded. But in the next version of Street Fighter, which is Street Fighter V, the thing is that Ken has a new style of fighting. It's not traditional anymore. So what happens is basically I guess the character pixels have been designed to where the character can move smoothly throughout the actual game. Now, in previous games, like in Street Fighter 2, basically Ken was just like Ryu, and then once he begins to start fighting, the best is the slant kick, which is a high knee, and then a basic uppercut right after. Ken has been well rounded in the other games, such as Street Fighter 3. And in Street Fighter 3, basically, Ken has a set kind of techniques where basically he can do things where he has something like a slant kick for mid-air. So basically, that slant kick is now a little bit more developed. And then once that happened, Dan became the next character for that slant kick. After that, he began to do things such as Shorin Rippa. Well, Shorin Rippa is basically a technique where you go up in the air like a flying dragon, and then once that happens, he sucks everything in just like updraft. So basically, once the updraft happens, the actual basic technique that Ken uses, well, everything gets hit within its vicinity. So this is what we will call Shorin Rippa. So well, you can call it Rippa. And then what you need to know now is basically that Ken has another one where basically he sucks you in for every turn that he hits you with an uppercut. Well, basically this is those bits of techniques. This is from the new, Street Fighter Impact 3, and that's basically Impact 3 is where Ken has an actual violent side, which is what I like about this particular character. His eyes turn purple, and then what happens is his hair turns white, and after that he begins to use the his special technique where he disappears, and then it's like a number of uppercuts just before you get a Shorin Ripper, and then they eliminated the whole technique from the actual game. So in the next game, which is Street Fighter EX, Ken has still using his slant kick, and for some reason it's still impossible to beat that kick, and it just sucks you in now. So that was just EX and EX Alpha, and then once the actual technique for Ken is developed for the next Street Fighter, which is Street Fighter 4. I've only played it one time. Street Fighter 4 is actually the way that, you tend to get yourself in a position where you can actually do something called a counter. Well, the counter is actually the best part of Ken. It cancels out his actual super move and allows you to do a special move, and allows you to do a super move, and then you can cancel out the super move again and do a regular special move. You have to do it in that combination. Now, this is the techniques for Ken in the Street Fighter V. Ken actually has the ability to do what's called a double axe kick. Well, it's actually a crescent kick, and once the crescent kick actually goes, basically the actual character flies off and goes into a situation to where he can actually run right up to the character and you're stuck. Basically, it's like an infinite block in the corner. You can't get out of it unless you're Ryu or Vega. So, unless you've mastered all the counters and all of the dodges and parries, you won't be able to beat Ken in this series, but it's very hard to get him started. Well, this is all the bit of information that I can provide for you for Street Fighter V. I hope you're able to get the benefits you're seeking from playing this game. There is a tournament, pro tournament. I hope you're able to win it and have a great day. This is coming up for the autumn games. We're now in fall. I hope you're able to see those. They're going to be, some of them are going to be viewed on YouTube. Have a great day. Goodbye.